Hi everyone, and welcome to another one of my videos here at the Ferreira Apiary, also known as the Honey Shack. Today I am converting or transferring a top bar hive, all the colony from the top bar hive into a Langstroth hive. The reason why I'm doing that is that in the past 3 years, I have one Langstroth hive that I keep for lessons, for teaching students and to show them the different setups. But in my area where I am, I don't seem to have very much luck with the top bar hive. And I have a friend who has two of these that I help maintain his two top bar hives. And actually in this property, which is about 5 miles from me, interestingly enough, they do very well. Very, very strong colonies that he has on top bar hives. So we are able to maintain those over there and get them going and no problem. But for some reason here where I am, 5 miles away, they just don't seem to do very well. The other reason why I'm doing this is that all my equipment, 99% of my equipment is all geared towards Langstroth hives and not top bar. I really like Langstroth, the Langstroth method, and so I've decided in order to better do for my bees, or to better be able to manage these bees that are on the Langstroth right now, or I'm sorry, that are on the top bar, I'm going to convert them into Langstroth. They are a little bit behind again. She is, these hive has a beautiful, beautiful queen. She lays a lot. She's very productive when it comes to laying, but it's just they're not pecking a lot of nectar again. I don't know, just something about it. So what I'm doing, as you can see from the video, is that I'll take the top bar frames out, as you can see right now, and I cut it off, and I'm putting it into putting the brood or whatever I find there into a medium frame that will then go on the Langstroth box that you see behind there. So I shake the bees off. I'm looking very careful. I want to make sure that I don't kill the queen or lose the queen. So we're going to go through that.
People eat that, right?
Yeah. So basically what I'm doing now is that I'm going to measure out where to cut the wax. There is some brood in here, but I'm trying to save as much of the brood and the eggs. Obviously we will lose a little bit, but not a lot, because I do use the everything that even the little bits that I put off to the side, you'll see at the end that I will also include them in a frame. It's a tough method. I hate to do this, but if I don't do this, there's a chance this hive is going to die. So I'm trying my very best here to accommodate them and put them in a Langstroth hive that I can better manage.
When you take the look they don't look pretty.
That's it. Try to use the thicker rubber bands too if you can.
Thicker rubber
Yeah.
bands?
Here. Small ones are going to break too easily, that's why. Middle. Okay.
Okay. Okay. Oh, okay.
A lot of brood in these ones. Oh, there's the queen. All right, so I at this point have found the queen, and she's very quick. They know that they're being moved or messed around with a lot, and at some point here, she actually jumps out onto the table, and there she is, running around right there on the table. I grab her and I place her in the Langstroth hive now, and now this makes everything easier because since she is in the new box, I am now able to work faster. I don't have to worry about injuring the queen. I know where she is. She's in the new box. So now we're going to move along a little bit faster, and it makes it a lot easier now. Everything's ready? I'm thankful that I have my teenager here helping me. I'm very proud of my son. He's definitely getting into beekeeping. Great to have a beekeeping partner. And this is the type of job that if you have an extra set of hands, as you can see, makes things a lot easier. There's not a lot of difference, doing this or doing a cutout is almost the same. When you do a cutout, which is removing bees from someone's house, for example, out of the walls or something, we always save the wax, the comb that we find in there, and basically you have to do the same thing. You have to cut the wax and you have to use rubber bands and put it in frames and then into a hive. With a little bit of time, and because I will be feeding them, they will fix all of that, and it's amazing how fast they actually will attach the comb to the frames and build and repair all of that. Bees are amazing. They're very, very quick, and they work very hard. We're gonna speed up the video a little bit in just a moment, and so just stick around and watch the rest, and you'll see as we get through these the whole top bar hive. Took us about an hour, close to an hour or so, to do all of this, and it is a little bit of a process, but hopefully it'll pay off. You will end up losing some of this. Take it on the. Alright, so we're down to the last frame. If you notice, there's still a lot of bees coming to the top bar box. But it's amazing how fast they will reorient to the new box. You'll see at the end, once we clean up the box and remove it from here, they'll go straight, they'll start going to the new box in a heartbeat. Also because the queen is in there and her pheromones, will attract them to the box. The distance that we've moved the top bar forward a little bit to be able to work on it. The reason why I did that is that once I removed the top bar hive out of there, the distance from where the top bar originally was to the new Langstroth box is going to be about 3 feet, close to 4 maybe, but no more than 3.5 feet. That makes a big difference, because as long as you move up to 3 feet, take or leave a few inches, you're okay. They'll find the new box, and they'll be fine. So you'll see towards the end now, surprisingly or interesting it is that they will reorient to the new box really quick.
You said scoop these bees and
Yeah, well, that's at the end. Okay, so what I'm doing now is basically taking the smaller pieces that I took out, and I'm going to, it's kind of like a puzzle here, see what fits with what, and try to salvage them. I'm going to try to salvage everything, even if they don't use the or repair it. They will use the wax and use it for putting it in other places. But with my experience has been that with cutouts and stuff, they will use everything. They'll take all of these little bits and then they'll repair it. They'll take wax and move it into a different frame to fix different frames. So nothing goes to waste. All of this wax is useful for them, and it's better than throwing it away. After all, they did work and make it, so it's only fair to give it back to them as much as I can. And like I said, they will fix all of that. I've seen from past experience frames with little bits of wax like what I'm doing here, and they repair the whole thing, or reuse it in a different spot. So I'm gonna, as you see there, I'm putting everything, couple of pieces together, one on top of the other, and just doing my best to not waste anything that they've made. All right, all the little bits, little pieces that were left off are now in frames and inside the Langstroth box. We are getting ready here to brush off any of the bees that have been coming to the top bar hive. We're going to remove the top bar hive from the area, and you're going to see how quick they will start reorienting to the new hive, the Langstroth. Now I'm just cleaning the inside. There's always stuff in the bottom, and watch now how the bees will start going onto the new box really quick.
Yeah, keep going top and shoot.
Hi everyone, so that's it. So I transferred all the wax and all the stuff that they had on their top bar box onto the Langstroth. My apiary is mostly geared towards Langstroth hives. 99.9% of my equipment is all geared towards Langstroth. I have success with top bar hives in a different location, but for some reason here in this location I don't. They don't seem to do well. On the other hand, my Langstroth hives that I have, they all do very well, so I don't know. It's one of those things. So I've decided to try to salvage these top bar hives because they're very, very slow, and we're now in the 3rd week of August. They're very, very slow. So I'm going to try to save them by putting them in a Langstroth hive, and I'm going to feed. I didn't want to really invest any more money in buying equipment for the Langstroth. I only have one Langstroth. This is the one, or this was the one that I kept for teaching purposes and for demonstration purposes in my classes. I'm going to still keep it just to show it, but I don't think I'm going to put bees in it anymore. Unless I have another location, and maybe I'll give it a shot. But in this location, it's not working out. So as you've seen, I've cut everything, and I've placed it in medium frames. Medium frames seem to work better for the size of the wax that they had. There was one or two that would have fit better in a deep frame, but I don't want to break a deep box just for one frame. So I did them all in there. I've done this before, and they'll fill up everything with wax, and hopefully with the food that I'm going to give them 2-to-1 now with some bee health. Vitamins, all of that stuff, the oils, to give them a really good boost, and hopefully I'll make a follow-up video, and you'll see, and we'll see how they did. But I am expecting that they will fix all of that up, and they'll chew the rubber bands as I've seen before, and they'll be fine. I will be feeding these bees quite a bit, and I'm going to use one of these. I have tons of these things, so I might as well use them. And that's what I'm going to put them the 2-to-1 syrup, and that should give them a nice kick at getting everything fixed in there and continue to build up. Where this box is now is about 3 feet only from the entrance of the top bar. So as you can see already, they're coming in, but they're quickly finding where they were moved to. So 3 feet, you're safe. Any more than that could be dangerous. But you can see they're all coming here, but then they're scooping over. So as long as you move 3 feet, not a problem. I also want to add that the other reason why I moved the top bar hive to a Langstroth is that later in the season, September, October, if I see that, because I know that they're very behind, if I see that they're in danger, and I can always combine. I can't combine a top bar frames on a Langstroth because all my other hives, except for this one, they are all Langstroth. So this one top bar hive, if I want to combine, the only chance that I have is to do what I did, and then if I see that they're still behind, I'll just select a queen, pick a queen between these hive, the Langstroth hive, or the one that was a top bar, now a Langstroth. That queen lays very good, but they're not collecting a lot of nectar. But there's still time. But in other words, what I'm trying to say is that I can, now that they're in the Langstroth hive, if I feel that towards October they're still very behind, I can combine them with another Langstroth hive and make, and strengthen another Langstroth hive with these girls. So I hope that makes sense. But anyway, just a little tidbit. Okay, so that's about it. The top bar hive has been cleaned. We cleaned it all up, we sealed it. It's closed up so nothing moves in. And now we're just going to store it on the side of the apiary here until we decide what to do with it next. And we're going to put the bare fence back up, and that's about it. My helper there was my son Lucas Ferreira. He has a channel also, you might want to check it out. It's what's your channel?
Masterminder LF.
Masterminder LF. It's all about gaming for you guys who like gaming. And that's my 14-year-old who's also very involved with beekeeping with me. If you got kids, if you have teenagers at home, get them involved. Beekeeping is an important aspect of life, more and more with the bees being endangered. Again, I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to like and don't forget to subscribe. And thanks again for watching.